everybody out here. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today I'm going to be doing a cooking video for you all. I'm going to be making some extreme seafood feast ceviche. I know I have been doing this in the past for you all, but this is a little different because we got a lot more stuff going into our recipe, into our whole dish. So before I get started, I want to give a big and special shout out to DWI expert Rene A. Flores. Reach out to him for all your legal needs. I want to give a big and special shout out to RGV Trucking Permits, Mrs. Nancy Salas. Reach out to her for all your trucking needs. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, everybody. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date to all our upcoming videos. And do not forget to hit the little bell on the bottom so you can be the first to watch at all times. All right, so let's get this day started. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing for y'all today. We're going to be making an extreme seafood feast ceviche. I hope you enjoy the video for today. Don't forget to like, comment, let us know what you think, and I hope to bring more recipes for you all in the future. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with our simple ingredients that we have today. I have everything already prepped for you all, so I don't bore you all to death prepping everything. So let's get started. But before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to my lovely daughter, Delilah Villarreal. She's in the back. She's the one holding the camera for us today. She's doing a wonderful job. Just a big shout out to her and let her know that Daddy loves her. Okay, so let's start with our ingredients, all right? Everything's already prepped and ready to go. So let's start. Let me see the camera real quick so I can show them. You got Delilah right there, standing in the chair. My beautiful, 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 beautiful little girl. All right, so we're gonna start with our ingredients. We have some octopus right here. We got some fresh octopus. We have some fresh shrimp right here. We have some seafood mix. So this has mussels. It has, I believe it's clams. It has a little bit of squid, has a little bit of shrimp, all that good stuff. And the main thing is going to be our redfish. This is freshly caught Gulf redfish. I caught it myself. And then we have our lime juice. We have our vegetables. We have tomato. We have cilantro. And we have red onion. Red onion is very important when you're making ceviche. You want to make sure you use red onion. This is the onion to use for your seafood recipes and all that good stuff. So we're going to start mixing everything together, but the first thing we're going to mix is our fish. We're going to get our bowl. We got our heavy fish right here, our red fish. And we're putting it in. So the first thing we're going to do after that is we're going to add our lime juice. We're going to let our redfish cook for a little bit before we start adding everything else. So I forgot one important ingredient that I'm going to grab right now. So let's grab the important ingredient. So we are using pink Himalayan salt. Pink Himalayan salt is super awesome. It's a little healthier than your regular salt. Any salt will do, but if you can get pink salt, it's very good for you and it's very delicious. So we have our fish in here. We're gonna add our salt. Now you might ask yourself, so how much salt am I supposed to use? You're gonna use not too much because you don't want it too salty, but just enough to mix in with that acidity with the lime juice, and it can cook your fish nicely. So I've been adding salt. I think I added more than enough. Remember, if I put a little extra salt, it's okay because we still need to have enough salt for our veggies and all of our other ingredients. So we're gonna go ahead, if you wanna hold the camera real quick, point it towards the fish. I'm gonna get a spoon to mix.
That one's fine.
All right. So we're gonna start mixing our fish with our salt. Go ahead and get the camera again. We're gonna start mixing our fish with our salt. Make sure it's all nice and coated. Now you want enough lime juice to coat almost all your fish. You want it to coat it all. If you don't want a lot of lime juice, then you just simply drain out your lime juice once your fish is already cooked. So ceviche does not take long at all to cook. We usually start eating within 30 minutes. Now, the longer you leave it, of course, you might get a better taste of it. But it really doesn't matter because it's good. It's very good. The fish cooks in 30 minutes like this. So that's all you need to do. All right, so we added our fish, you know. We're gonna start adding our veggies like that. I can start getting that nice flavor of veggies. Now you might ask, so how much veggies do I put? Simple. You want to make sure you have an even combination of veggies. You want your purple colors with your red onion, you want your purple colors, you want your green colors, and you want your red colors. You want a nice coloration of all your veggies. You want everything to be evened out and to look pretty. Remember, you want your dish to look pretty. You don't want to have a little bit of reds, a little bit of greens, a little bit of purples, or more reds, more greens, less purple. No, you want to kind of even out the color, because it's going to give you a very nice presentation, and it's going to give you just the perfect amount to your dish. So you can get the perfect amount of fish, perfect amount of vegetables in every bite. Thank you. So we're going to start mixing it. Now you might want to add a little more salt, but if you're afraid to, then don't add more salt until you taste it, right? The best thing you can do is taste it. So as you can see, with the vegetables and everything, the lime juice kind of, it's not enough lime juice, so we got extra lime juice. We're in a little more. Remember, if you think it's too much, you can always drain it out towards the end, or drain out some towards the end. It's just that I like to coat it as much as I can. I like to coat it for the reason that I want it to cook fast and much evenly, or a lot even. So let's go ahead and keep on mixing. Now, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add everything. Normally I'll add the fish and the salt and the vegetables, and I'll let it cook for a little bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and add everything once, and I'm going to let it cook for about an hour or so. So let's go ahead and add our shrimp. Our shrimp is fully cooked. Now a lot of people will cook their shrimp with the lime juice, but I like to cook it first, or buy it already pre-cooked. For a reason is, I don't like to wait for my shrimp to cook overnight and all that stuff. So we added our shrimp. We're gonna add our octopus. I love octopus. This is very, very delicious in ceviche. And we're gonna add our seafood mix. So just look at all that, everybody. Look how full that is. So you know what? Let's add some more lime juice in there so it can properly coat everything. I got a little extra vegetables there. We're gonna go ahead and add some more vegetables. Now my daughter's gonna hold the bowl while I mix everything thoroughly and evenly. So look at that. We got plenty and plenty of ingredients in there. It's gonna be super delicious. We got almost all kinds of seafood in there. That's why this is an extreme seafood feast ceviche, because it's gonna be awesome. We got a lot of stuff in there. If you love fresh seafood, this is the perfect dish for you. All right, so I think it's gonna need a little bit more salt. So I'm gonna add a little bit more salt before I cover it and I start to cook it. So do you mind getting on the chair, Delilah, so you can film me real quick? And you can film, okay? So, as you can see, we have been mixing everything. I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt. As you can see, a little bit of salt. Doesn't hurt nobody, especially this pink Himalayan salt. There we go, that's good enough. So we're gonna mix. You wanna show them the beautiful, beautiful dish while I mix it? All right, everybody. So we're mixing this awesome dish for you all. Simple, guys, simple. So you might ask, so how much of each stuff do I add? You want to feel me? So what you want to, when it comes to the portion, just make it simple, guys. Don't break your head over it. Kind of even out every portion evenly, so you know that you have the same amount of fish, the same amount of octopus, same amount of shrimp, the same amount of almost any ingredient you're putting in there. And when it comes to the vegetables, remember, you just want a nice coloration, and you want to make sure you have enough of it, because every bite you want to make sure you have every bite you want to make sure you have an even portion of every single ingredient you're putting in here. So that's very important. So, all right, everybody, so I already added all my ingredients. I mixed it up very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it, and I'm gonna put it away so it can cook for about an hour, because we're hungry and we've been waiting for this all day. So we're gonna give it an hour. Now remember, as long as it's coated nicely with lime juice completely to the top, you can start eating this within 30 minutes, to an hour, because you will tell when the fish is already ready. The fish will be ready when you start seeing the fish turn white. Now what I'm doing, as you can see, if you want to show them right here, I'm pushing down the fish so the lime juice can coat all of the ingredients evenly and it can cook it. So I'm pushing it down so it can bring the lime juice up and over it. So we're gonna go ahead and cover it now. And before I continue on, I'm gonna have a little snack. So these are some fresh oysters from the Gulf of Mexico that my friend Cesar brought me from the Black Pearl. Big shout out to Mr. Cesar out there in Stark County. So we're gonna have a little snack for you all. These are some fresh caught Gulf oysters. So I'm gonna open it up real quick. I'm gonna kind of give it a little love tap without being scared through the thinner side or the bottom side. The top side will be a lot bigger. And then I'll just stick my bait knife in there and pop it open. Nice. Oh. So that's the way you open an oyster. And then you kind of separate the meat from the shell. And then, you want to show them? Oh, it fell, but it's okay. I'll put it back on. So we're going to prepare my oyster. We're going to put a little bit of lime juice. Put a little bit of salt. And the important ingredient is going to be Tabasco. You want some spiciness to it. So let's go ahead and enjoy this delicious fresh oyster. Yeah. Fresh and delicious. Yeah. All right, everyone, so our fish has been covered, our ceviche. I'm gonna enjoy a couple more oysters before the time comes to enjoy the ceviche. So the oyster is gonna be our appetizer, of course. And I will come back and I'll show you all the end result of our ceviche. Thanks for staying tuned. If you have any questions, let me know. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Let us know what you think, everybody. All right, everyone. So we're halfway through the process. Remember I told y'all to let the ceviche set for about an hour. We're halfway through the process and halfway there. And I just want to let you all know one good tip on your ceviche. So what I do, I put it in the freezer. I left it in the freezer. It's not going to freeze within that hour, believe me. What it's going to do is going to cool off the ceviche and it's going to freshen it up. So whenever it's ready, it's going to be nice, cool, and very, very refreshing. My mouth is watering as I speak about it. So that's the whole point about putting it in the freezer. Let me just show you all, if you don't believe me, right? Put it in the freezer. And there it is. Remember, we want it nice and fresh and cool. So it can be refreshing. And cool more than anything. Ceviche is always best when it's cool. So I also wanted to show you all our appetizer. I just finished opening some oysters and I want to show y'all what's up. Check that out. We got some nice oysters there and we got a lot more where that came from. This is just the beginning, just to kind of get a little some in our tummies. All right, everybody, so stay tuned because the finale is almost here. Give it about another 30-40 minutes. I will show you, I'll demonstrate you all my final product. And let me know what you think, all right? What's up, everybody? So this is the end result of today's dish, our extreme seafood feast ceviche. I hope you enjoyed the video for today. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Let me show you the end result of today's dish. I know it got you all hungry, but you can go ahead and make it yourself at home. If you saw how I made it, you can easily make it yourself. Let me show you the end result. I hope you enjoy. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. This is what the ceviche looks like now. It's ready to go. This is our tostada. That's our beautiful tostada, and this is our oyster topped off with ceviche. So, before I finish off the video, I just have to do this. And I'm sorry if you all got hungry. All right? Delicious, delicious, delicious. And the oyster for the kill, so the oyster does not get jealous. Check it out. Super. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video for today. Go make you some.